Lightning bolt. You were saying a few 5 or 6 minutes. Um, what does it tell you if a song comes that quickly?
It tells me that it was very instinctive, because we just played what felt right. And I think songs should write themselves. It's like, for example, that song wrote itself. So it's just sometimes you do have to sit down and work with a song, but other times it should just be a natural thing, I believe.
And what comes more for you, natural or you have to work hard?
Well, if I think I'm gonna sit down and write a song, then more than likely I won't write a song. But if I'm just messing around on the guitar and a little idea comes, then that's usually when you get something.
For example, the song, well, the new single over here in Holland, "Taste It."
Yes.
How quickly was it written?
That was written. That took about a day, I think, that song. And I didn't. Again, I was just in the studio being, and well, that song came from because we had Lightning Bolt and we had Two Fingers, and we didn't have Taste It. We needed a song that kind of linked them two songs together because they were gonna be the singles. And so I wrote the song "Taste It" with Ian, and it took about a day, and I wasn't too sure about it. But once it was finished, I thought, actually, that's all right. That, yeah, it's kind of what we just needed.
And lyric-wise, how important are they for you, lyrics?
Oh, well, they're very important. I love to play music, but it's also an opportunity to share an experience or to tell a story, or just or to be the commentary of a situation.
What do you start off with, music or line or?
Generally, it's melody first for me. But if I'm just on the train or the plane, I'll just write a few lyrics.
Yeah. What's the song about? Taste It.
What's the song about? Taste
Yeah,
It.
yeah.
So it's kind of about being on the road and being away from everything, and saying bye to your loved ones and all that, and saying you just can kind of get a taste for the road.
Do you have now a taste for the road?
Oh yeah, I love it. It's great.
And do you still see your old friends and your family often?
Yeah, well, I try to get back when I can, and I have my two good friends. They sometimes come on the bus and just chill out and spend a couple of days on the road, and it's important that it's those things that keep you going.
Is it hard for you to? Well, you are experiencing a lot of different things from them. Is it hard to stay in touch, to stay on the same level?
Not really, no. It's funny because whenever like I rang my mate yesterday, and he just brings you right back down, and you're just having a normal chat. It's nice to have a normal chat with people. Doing this, get a lot of people that just talk about music all the time. I just want to have a normal chat sometimes. If it's about football or something, I don't know.
What did you talk about with him?
I can't remember.
Football, maybe.
Yeah.
What's for you? The Ballad of Mr Jones. Who was Mr Jones?
That story, that particular song is fiction.
Okay.
And I wrote the guitar line, and it felt quite spooky and haunting to me. So I thought I needed I thought the lyrics need to kind of have the same concept. It's a very dark concept. I'm not going to explain what it's about because it's not particularly nice, but you might be able to get the idea of the story. But yeah, it's just fiction.
Fiction. What do you like to write about? Do you like people to, well, actually learn something from your song lyrics, or is it just you write about yourself, what you like, and if people can go with the flow, it's okay? But
well, if people can learn from my lyrics, then great. I don't really see how, but if you can, then brilliant. But at the same time, I'd write them because I love to write them, and if people like them and can learn from them, that's amazing. That's brilliant. You can't ask for much more than that. But if not, then I don't care because I do it because I enjoy it.
what's for you the lyric you are most proud of on the album?
The lyric I'm most proud of.
Yeah?
The one that kind of I'm not really proud of anything, but the one that kind of rings out to me is Stuck in Speed Bump City, because that was the first single. That was like I had that line for ages. I just didn't know when to use it.
Yeah.
And so.
How come you end up using it now? What made it for you that you could use it now?
Just the song has to have the, as well as having the lyrics, you need the music to be part of it, and it needs to make sense. So if you was to do a little country number and use that, it probably wouldn't have the same effect as it being more of a upbeat kind of rhythmic whatever.